everybody, hey skewers, hey skewer nation, and everybody out there in Star Wars Galaxy Heroes, the community. Welcome to a video, kind of different. We usually don't do videos on this channel. We put out videos, but mainly for like other things, but typically not in reaction videos or something that's going on in the community. But for those that don't know me, I'm Ranger J 1999. I'm the main host for RSG Reality Skew Gamers with my co-host Finity, and we mainly do live streaming. We do tons of live streaming for this game and other games. And we do some videos here and there more as a way to help players with certain things like gas and things of that nature. But typically I don't really react with a video or something like that. But I do want to show my support today for Arnold 2 101. I've watched all the other videos from him and mobile and a lot of the other community. And I can say this, that, you know, Galaxy Heroes is a fine game. We love it, mainly because it's got the Star Wars IP associated with it. We mainly play it for the community. I've had the privilege of knowing most of the content creators. Don't know Arnold that well. I know who he is. I respect him. We are sub to his channel. And I try to watch his videos as much as possibly can. I did enjoy Jedi Master Dasha and his match this past GAC. And a great content creator. Love his work. And just have not had the privilege of crossing paths with him yet doing anything. That being said, after hearing, if you guys don't know, Arnold had one of his accounts banned. Just banned. And the stupid thing about this is, and I'm going to touch on some things, is his account was banned because he was having an issue with it. And this is the account he spent a fortune on. He caught a bug. He sent it to them saying, hey, this is a bug. Can you fix it? And on top of that, because it could be a bug that could affect other players. So what do they do? Well, they see that it's not actually his account, which is a violation of terms of service, but I think it's one of the dumbest terms of service violations I've ever seen. Using someone's other account. You log into someone else's account, they get banned. That's just the dumbest thing. And I'll get to why that's stupid in a second. But then they banned that account that he spent a fortune on, permaban, just like that. No communication, no warning. Here's where the hypocrisy comes in with that, and why I think CG has their head straight up their ass. I don't know what the hell CG is doing over there. One of the worst communication gaming companies I've ever had the privilege of doing stuff for. If you look at the history of what they've done and their lack of communication, just awful. I don't know who their marketing people is over there, and I don't know about their leadership structure. I'm in the know about that, but I can see the results of what's happening and what's transpiring. And I'm going to say some things. First of all, we support Arnold 2 101. 1,000%. I will always support the community unless they do something really dumb that I won't. But in this case, Arnold's right. You can see other videos from Cubs and Mobile Gamer and other YouTubers that are showing their support. This is absolutely hypocrisy, and just to show you just how out of touch CG is with reality when it comes to their game. Now, most other gaming companies, and we've worked with some, and we're working with others as well, if you give them constructive criticism, which Arnold does. Now, for me, if they were more upset with somebody, it should be me, because I've dropped some rants on them and F-bombed them to holy oblivion. I mean, I've gone off on CG. But I'm also fair with CG. When they get stuff right, like the recent Man on Grief and things of that nature, I spent money on the game. I like the characters. I thought they did a good job. But the problem with Capital Games is they have the thinnest skin, and they're just not in touch with what is going on in the real world when it comes to their game. Because if you're looking at this, and I'll give you an example of where the hypocrisy comes in. We've seen the videos of cheaters that have been able to not only that were permabanned get back in, but we have other videos and evidence of cheaters. I mean, these people that cheat, hack, and do all that stuff in the game, negotiating with Capital Games about getting back in the game and what their punishment should be. Zero policy, my ass. But you've got Arnold, a former game changer, who, whether you like what he says or not, he is constructive about it. You may not always agree, but tough. This isn't stroking CG's ego. This is what we think. And you should be able to want that kind. If you are a real company that values free gamers giving you advice about what they like and don't like, that doesn't mean the community's always right. It doesn't mean they're always right, but it gets you ideas. You may not want to hear it, but it's something you should listen to. You can agree with it or not. But to then just ban his account and not have really any communication other than, by the way, we caught this permaban. didn't talk with him, didn't talk to him about it, anything like that. They just went straight for the ban. And it tells me that they have their head up their ass at CG. If you were in marketing and someone said, hey, we caught this with Arnold, he did violate terms of service, maybe a light punishment because we can't allow this. I think, if you talk to him about it and communicated and worked something out, said like, hey, bro, man, like we caught you doing this. You're not supposed to be doing that. We didn't know you were doing it. We weren't kind of in the know. That's kind of on us for not paying attention. But then again, limited resources, whatever the reason may be. No communication, just straight up for the ban. And I just think this is completely stupid. How are you going to take one of the biggest YouTubers for the game and pull some shit like this when you know he's going to talk about it? On top of everything else he talked about that you've done in the past about other games or Mobile Strike Force. Mobile Gamers talked about that. I'm in the same guild as Mobile Gamer. I know what they've done in the past. And I've talked to some of the other game changers and know what the hell happened after the fact. So CG, I don't know what you're doing, man. This is 2020. This isn't 2003. Wake the hell up. This is not how this is supposed to work. You guys are dumb. Just absolutely dumb. Who is working over there? And this is a failure of leadership at the top. I'm not talking about the devs, people that work at CG that do their task and do a great job and love the game and love the community. I'm talking about the people at higher levels which has been demonstrated through the Q&A and other things here, especially recently. They don't understand their game. They don't look at their game. They don't understand the community, right? The forums are worthless. There's really no back and forth on the forums. They just don't want to hear it. And so their idea is, well, we'll just, if you're not with us, you're against us. Well, how the hell you have that mentality? I can be upset about something you do and still like other stuff that you do and support you, which I have done. I've called you pretty much brain dead on several occasions and basically mother effed you to the death. But it still doesn't mean I can't go back and say, hey, recent ships with all the tanks, good. Mando stuff, good. But when you have a situation, when you've got the guy, Arnold T101, who over there thought this would be a good idea for your game? That you would ban the guy that supported you and has the most people that follow him. I mean, his fans are loyal. We're one of them. He thought this would be smart. Like, who are you people? I don't see this from other companies. I don't see it from EA. This isn't an EA thing. I ain't seeing it for the companies that do Marvel Strike Force. I don't see this when it comes from, the new game like DSA. I don't see this with other stuff. Some do a better job than others, but at least they're communicating, right? You have that dialogue. You have that back and forth. I have a Bachelor of Science in Marketing and Business. This is my forte. Communication. Liaisons. This is what we do. It's my background. And I just have never seen such stupidity. So in a nutshell, guys, I asked the skiers to support Arnold in this. CG is just completely, good Lord. Like you can't make this stuff up. Like you see them do certain things certain times why I've gotten so upset. And you see them do things and you shake your head first. And then sometimes I just like, that's CG, good Lord. I don't even want to deal with it. And then sometimes like, wait a minute. No, that's bullshit. And this is bullshit. Like, you can let the cheaters back in, but you're going to throw the ban hammer about the guy that is doing nothing but content on you guys, that has spent a fortune? Smart business. Let's not communicate with him. Let's just ban his ass. And I don't want to hear this technically was a term of service. It's a stupid term of service. If the account holder says, yeah, you can use my account, show some stuff. What's wrong with that? It's pimping your product for free. Introducing the newest stuff on somebody that spent legitimate money on your game. Dumb. Y'all stupid. And this isn't the first time I've called you out. So skewers, stand with me, with Arnold, along with the rest of the community. CG, you've got to get it together. Seriously, I'm sick of this. But I digress. it's my little rant. I am known as the ranter on RSG because I will tell you how I feel. I don't really care what your opinion is of it or not. I'm going to tell you how I feel. You can disagree with it. That's totally understandable and accepted. You can agree with it. Totally understandable and acceptable. I'm just going to give you my thoughts and let it play out. But Arnold, skewers are with you, as many as I can bring along. And I'm pretty sure most of them will be with me. But, people will make up their own mind about the situation, but just dumb. We got better things to do. I'd rather be in the game doing GAC and talking about other stuff, not this nonsense. So with that, this is Ranger J 1999 signing off from RSG. Have a great rest of your day, and we will holler at you folks later. Peace out.